Hello everybody and welcome back to new Eriador. I was so motivated today to record on the server here and then it started raining. But anyways, I thought I want to record so we don't care about the weather now. We'll just crack on because the things that I want to do today will be quite awesome. You've been asking for this for quite some episodes now that I continue that project and we'll do so. Before we do that, let me show you what we did in the last episode just in case you missed it or you want to be up to date again. So what we did was building up this villager thing, or we didn't build this up, this was built up before. And we did the sorter for the baby villagers basically. And we are now able to pick our villagers from down there. Maybe at some point I should turn this off, otherwise we'll get villager hell in there. But yeah, we can get them now into the hole, we can grab them from down there. And I think that this is kind of working now. Let me see, I heard a baby villager, but I don't think that he's down there. Maybe he is somewhere around here in the gaps where, yeah, there he is, there he should be. So when he grows up, he will be in the water and will be swimming into the middle. That's how it's supposed to work, and it works. I was bringing a lot of villagers over with this track then that I started in the last episode and said I will do off camera, and I did. And I brought them over to Rika's Mushroom Village, so this is now populated. Maybe we'll head there later today, I don't know. I don't want to drive the train too often, to be honest, because it's taken quite some time. And yeah, today I want to do something here in the base. So therefore I need to get some materials and they are still at spawn. Maybe you can guess already what it is. And therefore I should quickly head over to spawn so I can get those. I'm quite sure that the title already gave it away that we want to build the aquarium today. And therefore I've still got quite a bunch of prismarine in these chests and I want to bring that over so we can start constructing. I'm stuck here because of a fence. I also emptied my ender chest so I can put a lot of stuff into there and bring as much over as I can in the first run. Let me see if something still's in here. Yep, there is. I might need quite a bunch more of this normal prismarine. Worst case, we'll have to AFK a bit for getting more stuff. For example, I don't know yet if I have dark prismarine still in the base. But we'll see when we get over there. And here we are back, so let us jump out of the right minecart maybe. And then go over to the place where I thought that we might build this up. I think we can go in the night, that shouldn't be no problem. So I thought that the aquarium would be somewhere around there. I always referred to this spot when I was talking about the aquarium. But now, since I thought about how it should look like, I'm not too sure about this area anymore because I think that it's too small and the building that I want to build for the aquarium would be too big for it. I thought of doing a complete underground structure, but now I don't want to do that anymore. So I was scouting for a new area that we could build this in. And the area that I picked is right through this tunnel here that we already have, and then I want to branch off to this side here, and I don't have my pick with me, that's a bit silly. I will have to get that soon. But yeah, I want to go over to there, and the space to the back won't be enough for the structure that I want to build to fit in, so we will start halfway in the river already. So somewhere around here our ocean monument or aquarium will be starting. So this will then feel a bit home maybe for the guardians too, because it's natural water that they have that's flowing through their aquarium. I don't have to care about anything with that. But yeah, this is, I think, the place that we should start that. And I think that I already have the right materials on me. So let's do a bit of counting here. So if we say that the middle of the structure would be maybe these blocks here. Let me mark that. Go away, please. So if we take this as the middle, Maybe 2 more over to the side here. Now I'm missing my pick, so let me do it 4 wide instead. Then we could have it half in the river and half on land, which is good, I think. So I think that the structure, let me quickly check on my image that I have on the other screen how wide the structure is, because I don't want to make any mistakes with that. Yep, it's 16 by 16. So let me count this out here. That's the middle, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we can maybe do it on the border, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could be a bit close to the hill here, since there will be a bit of stuff behind. So let's say we go 2 more to the front. I think that that's good, because then we have this bit of a passageway. We can terraform this, but it won't get into the hill. Let's see how it will look in front. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we can squeeze in 2 more blocks here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Since we had already one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we are on one line with this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Perfect. Alright, so this will be our base structure for what we are going to build. And looking at this, it's a good idea to build it somewhere where it's not like in the entrance of the zoo. And then to get over there, we might put a bridge, but right now I'm thinking more of maybe lily pads. So a bit of a lily pad path that leads over to there. This looks quite dark right now, so we need to think about lighting too. Let me get back to the tower to get some materials. And in the meantime, let me tell you about one thing that we talked about in the last episode too, which is my little studio project. You may hear that I've got it not set up just yet. Still, the echo is there in the audio, but I went to IKEA the other day and I recorded a little bit over there too. So as I said, there will be a video for the people that support me in the project, a private video that is unlisted then on YouTube, and I will send it to you on in Skype then. And yeah, I bought some things over there. I did a bit of unboxing video. Then when I went home and I was washing some things, and then we need to fix the length of some things too. So there's still a bunch of things that I need to do, but I think that it's a lot of fun to do that. I enjoy doing that kind of building project. I haven't done these kind of projects since I went out of the place where my parents live, and now it feels quite good to do them in my own flat over here. Let me exchange some blocks. I need more of these here instead of these, I guess. Now I've got my pick as well, and what else do I need? I wanted to check if I have some dark prismarine. Yes, I do. That's awesome. And also some sea lanterns. Some of those can go into there. And then I need maybe some glass. That's light blue. I want to have cyan. Do I still have some cyan? Can't spot it right away. Glass paints. Oh, there's cyan. Okay, let me leave one in there. But I just want to see then the comparison of the prismarine blocks with then the glass. Let me quickly sleep, and then I can head over to get maybe some building actually done. So the first thing that we want to do is get the structure that is above ground in place. Let me see. No ender pearls left. Great. So from here it looks as if it's the right place. I mean, we've got these two structures already, and then having this one there is fitting, I think. We'll see how it looks or how it turns out when it's built up. But now can change these blocks around, and it will be a bit of block placing now for me, a bit repetitive maybe. So let's see. Yeah, I would now just have to go around in rings here. Building this will take quite some time, I think, but the first part is now finished. As you can see, I kind of mirrored a ocean monument, and what I did here in front is putting already the facade in, and I think that this looks quite amazing already. If we just step back a little bit, it kind of remembers you of a ocean monument. But what is missing is the things that are coming out on the sides in front. I'm not quite too sure how they need to put in place. I need to check my images for that. But I wanted to show you how it looks like now from up top. Can remove these blocks here. And I think that next we'll start putting in the side rings, which are made out of prismarine. Or normal prismarine, not prismarine bricks. It's a 3-wide thing here that goes around, and then on the sides here we'll then have the normal blocks like this, and then we can bring that out, and that will already add quite a lot to the front, I think. And if I remember correctly, it was something like this coming out to the front and then going further and then sloping down on the sides somehow. I will have to check. I really can't remember right now. But let me quickly show you the top here, because I left the gap over there. And I think that I can show you the inside real quick too. So let us hop in. So you can see that in the inside nothing really has changed. I didn't do anything in here. I will rebuild the exact room that is in the ocean monument at the top, besides leaving the gap at the top, and I want to replace some of these walls with windows. So let us see over here. I think should be one. So this should be the center of the whole thing, and that's why I brought the glass. And we'll do that on all 4 sides then, so you can look in from the outside. And you may notice that the outside has changed a little too now. I placed in this ring here. And yeah, really, who was building this structure up of the Mojang stuff? Because this is driving me crazy. Like 1 block gap, 2 blocks gap, 2 blocks. This is just, I don't know. It's maybe a bit taking a too close look at things, but have you ever noticed? I don't think. But yeah, let me show you the front here, because this has developed now a bit further too, and now the ocean monument really gets into shape. It looks a bit weird that the top part is out of the water, but I think that as soon as we put the window in at the front, which we can actually do with the glass that I still have, it will look a lot better. And I was wrong about this here at the front. The thing that extends to the all the way to this side is down here. So here you can see that I started it on this side already. So there will be a slope going down here, then there will be another kind of plateau, and this will slope down to both sides, but mostly it will be just fading into the normal ground here. And yeah, let me put in the window up front here, so we can have a look. This is the center, so these 8 blocks will be replaced with the glass. And now let's have a look from over here. Yeah, I think that this makes already quite a bunch of difference, because it's not a big box up top. I think I will also place down some glass panes then up here, so you can't walk into here, can't fall into here. You may be still able to be shot by guardians, but yeah, I don't care. Own risk in the zoo. And we need to think about lighting here too. I think I will hide some, or put in some sea lanterns at several places, maybe always next to these blocks, so they will illuminate the stairs here as well. I don't want to place torches on here. Like here, for example, I would place one, and then this is 15, 14 above, 13, one above that, 12, 11, 10 over here, then 9, 8 here. And then we could have enough light from this, otherwise I would just put in some over here, but I think that this is the best place to put some light. And next I think we will continue working up front here. And I have to tell you that working underwater while the sun is shining into your living room is not a good idea. This was taken now quite some time because I basically don't see a thing. So I don't think that you can see anything on YouTube either, so it's at least fair. But I don't want to know, or I do want to know how it looks without the respiration, because this makes the things even darker. But yeah, like this I can see a little bit, and maybe if it's dark in your room you can see the things. I don't know how it is with YouTube compression, but maybe you can see that these things are now in place. They are maybe a bit unnecessary, but it just adds a little bit to the feel that this is really an ocean monument. So there's one over here as well. Should collect this block. And then I also fixed up here, this was wrong, these were one too high, there had to be these prismarine bricks and below the sea lanterns. I don't know if you saw that. And down here we've got this all around. I would check the light levels, or we'll see if stuff is spawning here. And now I think that it's about doing the interior kind of. So we'll start with this room up top here. And I've got a plan for down below as well. I want to rip out some of these things again and build a staircase going down on both sides. But I think that we'll do that in the next episode because I don't have enough time to do the complete thing today. So we'll have to wait with that, but at least we can start with the main tank up here where then the guardians should swim in. So building this up, I think we can just place in a floor at first so it's a bit more secure, and then we can rip out this here, drop in and take a look at the finished room. So that's what a magic ceiling can do for us, and I really like how this is turning out, cause yeah, if you take a look inside here, it looks quite neat, I think. But of course there's one big thing missing in here, which is water. So I got some water buckets cause I want to flood the thing already. And this will be fun now. Normally you get rid of the water inside these things, and today we want to flood it. So I will start with the outer ring here. I even placed the sea lanterns where they are supposed to be. I was a bit confused that there's no sea lanterns actually at the back wall. I don't know why that's the case, but that's how it is in the real ocean monument. So that's how I did it then in the end too. And now we can just put the water around. I think that the outer ring here is the most painful, but soon we will get to the other sides. By the way, I want to replace the sides here too with windows. I just don't have enough glass for it. I have 8, so maybe we can quickly do one more, and then for the other one I need to get cyan glass or cyan dye. And I also still need to do the orange glass, just remembered. Oh man, said in the last episode that I will fix it and I didn't, but it's okay. I would do someday. I will go around again and make a bit of tidy up like we did in the last episode of 2014. But now we are almost there. Look, we're getting there. Now we're getting the bigger places where you can just drop the water on one side and then it fills in the rest. Yeah, see, first level is done. And we can continue with the second one. That should be way easier. Just put a water source there and there. I think that now we can just put it next to the pillars here. And it will fill itself in the back. Why am I always grabbing the water from the middle? It would be way easier to grab it from over here. So one there, that fills in that space. I'm so looking forward to see that now from the outside. Right? This, here, there. I don't think we have to actually place this next to the pillars. It's easier to do it like this. Because then if we go one time around, it should mostly fill itself in. One there, one there, one there. Okay, now we need one here to get the line in between the pillars. Whoa, that is one too high. Let's get that. Put it here and... yeah, filled itself in. So I don't know yet if I will fill in this level here. Let's do it without it first. So we just have this last level to fill. And since they get smaller, because it's a pyramid, this will be way quicker. There, here, this side, one in the corner. Oops. Only hard thing now is that I have to swim to reach all the places. That should fill itself in mostly already. I think it needs some help here where the pillars are. Maybe it would have been easier to take out the pillars, fill in the water and then place them. Alright, that looks good. And it's completely filled. So let me hop out. And let's have a look how it looks now with the windows. It's a bit moody inside, but I think that that's the feel that we want to create with this. Yeah, we'll have to see when we put in the guardians. Yeah, I like that. I think that this is quite cool. And since this won't be the only place where we can watch the guardians, I don't think it's a problem that you can't look in from over here. Also, we can take a look from up here. But this will be a bit dangerous then, because they might be shooting. And then down here, I want to have then another big area with the guardians, because this room won't be enough, because they like to swim around a lot. So we'll have down here a big room. And if you want me to, I can maybe try to build that up in the next episode. But for today, I'm running out of time, as you might have noticed. So I want to say thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the episode as always. If you did, then feel free to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share this video with your friends. And I hope then to see you in the next video. Until then, have a great day.